Hello again, Mr. and Mrs. Watson. This is Darno from Porsche Macan. Just wanted to make a quick video on the 2017 Porsche Macan that we had discussed. Again, this vehicle is white with a Luxor beige and black interior. You have the 19-inch Macan turbo wheels. As you know, the Macan is a very stylish vehicle. The whole point behind this vehicle with Porsche was to develop an SUV that drove more like a sports car but had a very luxury feel to it. There's quite a few things that some people don't know about this vehicle, so I just want to go over some basic information showing you around the car. This car is very well maintained. Starting up front, as we discussed on the phone, you have the parking sensors and the backup camera as a standard option on the Macan. So you have 4 sensors up front. You also have 4 sensors in the rear. You do have xenon headlights as a standard option with the Macan. So you have those 4 lights that are on, those are 4 LED daytime running lights, and then the bulb in the center is going to be your xenon bulb. In the front grille, or as Porsche calls it, the air intake, you'll see that there's these flaps behind the grille itself that are partially open. Those are going to be to control the airflow going into the car, directed towards your intake, as well as to reduce drag with the car. So it's very performance driven. You have the side blade in black. This vehicle does have the entry and drive like I mentioned, so you have on each door handle sensors to unlock and lock the vehicle with the trunk. As long as the key's within 4 foot or 4 feet, you should be able to open the hatch as well as unlock any of the doors. This car is equipped with the regular mats as well as the all-season mats as well as the trunk mat. You have a 40-20-40 split with the seats so you can use the center as a pass-through or either side bring them down. This vehicle does have a tow hitch in the rear. You do have the dual exhaust to give a very sporty look. The tailgate is adjustable in height, so you can set it to whatever height you want to keep it at, as well as have an additional button with the entry and drive. That way you can lock the car as well as close the hatch at the same time. Again, Luxor beige and black interior, so it's a very wonderful looking interior. This back seat looks like it hasn't even been sat in. You have a center vent in the rear for your rear passengers. The 3-zone climate control is standard. That toggle in the center is going to be how you control the temperature in the back for your rear passengers. And then you have a dual USB port in the back for them as well. Going up front, as I mentioned, you have the 14-way power seat with the memory package. So you have memory seats on both sides of the vehicle. On the driver's side, slightly different than it is on the passenger side. Because on the passenger side, you just adjust the seat, while here it'll save for the mirrors, the steering wheel, as well as the seat. And then there's a third button there that has a picture of a key on it that's going to allow you to store settings in the vehicle. You have the multifunction steering wheel as standard on the Macan. And this allows you to control the volume as well as the TFT display over here. The TFT display holds quite a bit of information, so you can see your radio, your phone, so you can see your call list, as well as your contacts here. You have your map, so you don't only have the map on the PCM, you also have the map here in the instrument cluster. You have a navigation screen so you can see your previous destinations as well as your turn-by-turn directions, your trip computer, tire pressure, and your torque split. The purpose behind this is the vehicle is an all-wheel drive car. It's rear-wheel bias, so you can actually see how the power is being distributed between the front and rear axle of the vehicle. And then back around to the vehicle menu. From here, you'll be able to access your settings. The PCM has tons of information that you can utilize. Touchscreen radio that has a proximity sensor, so as soon as your hand gets close, the menu pops up. The Macan is powered by a 2-liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine, and it's not your typical 4-cylinder. It produces 252 horsepower, 273 pound-foot of torque. Puts the power down using Porsche's PDK. Now, most people don't know this, but the Macan actually utilizes the double clutch transmission just like the sports cars, so it's very fast shifting, very smooth shifts. Then you have your climate controls up here. And then down here you have your sport mode, your stability management, your off-road mode, so you can change how the car operates for more off-road usage. As a standard option, as of 17, you got the lane departure warning as standard, so you can turn that on and off with this switch here. The lane departure warning is going to make sure that you stay in the lane that you're in, so if you start drifting out of the lane, the car will buzz. Then you have your automatic start and stop feature. So the engine will shut down to conserve fuel while this feature is active. These vehicles do come with what they call a coasting function. So when you're decelerating and you're at a low enough speed, the car's transmission will decouple from the engine. That way you're saving on gas. A very nice feature to have. Inside the mirror here, you'll see that there's a square that's blacked out there. That's actually going to be your lane change assist or your blind spot detection. Now Porsche's done a really good job with this because they placed the blind spot detection on the inside of the mirror. That way, you know, especially on the driver's side, it's in your peripheral. You know, it's harder to see your blind spot on the driver's side than anything because you got to kind of turn all the way around. So this allows, you don't really have to turn your head. You can kind of look straight and see in your peripheral, and it'll light up like so, and you can change the brightness to this. Macan's a phenomenal vehicle with a lot of standard equipment. I'm going to step out and take one more good look at the Macan. All right, hope you enjoyed the video and I hope this helps, and I'll speak to you soon. Thank you.